Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. 5 feet now for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And he's into red figures now at 1 under par. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second nine get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Notah Begay down on 3 green to look at this putt for birdie.
And this coming just slightly back up the hill, but the thing he's got to watch out for, it's definitely going to move to his right.
Just going to sneak on by. Oh, no. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. A 9-footer now for his birdie. Nope, I could have erased the bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at even par. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. And that will run all the way through the green and into the back bunker here at hole number 5. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain right where he is. Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 6th, elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green.
Oh, just the sound of that. That was sweet off the club.
From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
I imagine a missed club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Look here at birdie.
And he's got to get this up a pretty steep incline, but fortunately it's a fairly straight putt other than that. Kind of expected way more uphill than you think.
Just 5 feet left. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. Par 4 9th is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green. Oh, going to be watching this one intently. And this going to come down and lodge itself in the second cut.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Pretty big left to righter here for birdie. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean this is an even par front side. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Ball coming from this section of the fairway will produce a right to left ball flight, which makes accessing the left side of the screen much easier.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. Yes, great touch, getting that 60-degree wedge underneath the ball, and that goes into the hole for a welcome birdie. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. And that will do just fine. Water left and long. This is second at 11. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12. So easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. Uh-oh, that's got to go. Oh, this is a devilish little hole, and this ball is ticketed for Rays Creek. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his third shot now at the par 3. I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Hole number 13. This is regarded by most as the greatest par 5 in the world. Why? The risk-reward that's involved and all the history that's been written here at this wonderful hole. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. Oh, this is going to flirt with danger left. Oh, and the ripples will tell the story. That ball didn't have enough to get there, and it will roll its way back into Rays Creek, short of this 13th green. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. That one was running so hot. Might have stared at that one too long. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. All right, that's in for a double bogey 6. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Yeah, this is going to wind up being a good layup here at 15, and a smart one as well.
Got to be careful here. Downhill, he's got to time it good because your weight's a little bit more on your front foot.
Oh, that's trouble. Oh my gracious, here's another ball in the hazard. We've seen that multiple times already in this round. So now after the drop, this is going to be his 5th shot into this par 5. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Verne Lundquist on the call. No issues here. That is into the fairway. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Ten-foot putt left. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain at +4. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. So likely no chance to spin this one as he gets set for his second at 18. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. And that will roll to a stop. So from behind the green, this comes to rest all the way in the front.
At times it pays to be straight, right? But accuracy is less important than distance control. And he's about to get a lesson right here.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. Well, without a doubt, a disappointing Saturday for our featured golfer. High expectations coming in, but it's an over par.
Sunday at Augusta. Three simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second nine? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf, a champion crown, a green jacket awarded, and enough memories created to last a lifetime. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, we've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer here, well back on the scoreboard and just looking to go out and make some birdies.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Notah Begay III is down there. This for an opening birdie.
Not a whole lot of movement in this one. It may come a little bit to the right. He's going to have to be cautious of the slope, though.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's got it back to 4 over par. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 fives on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round.
Somehow that ball went through the trees. Actually, it didn't scrub too much speed off it. It's going to be all right.
From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Hole is sitting in the eagle location. Back right players are going to look at this and really try and be aggressive. Ball is set up to go left to right, which is exactly what this shot requires.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that for his par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay right where he is. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. This one starting a hair right. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. From the fairway, let's go to Notah.
Well, it's a short shot on paper, but this shot will definitely embarrass you if you don't pay attention. Green is sloped severely from right to left. It's elevated, which makes it awfully difficult to get the ball close.
A little short. That'll happen coming through the thicker stuff until you reach the green. But pretty good, all things considered. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll remain right where he is. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. This fourth green is a tough one to hit, and that one going to wind up a bit too long.
Awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe like to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 6th, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Yeah, on putts this long, so hard to gauge the speed. And that's maybe about what you'd expect. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain at 6 over. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. That's up the left side. And that one going to be a bit offline. It's into the second cut on the left side of this fairway. Here at 7, this is second from off the fairway. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Oh. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And he'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Not much left here for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he gets it back to 6 over par. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill.
There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well, the good news is this ball has found the fairway, but the 2 bunkers guarding the left side of the 9th are in play. Going to have to hit something high and soft to find the right level of this green.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that's going to win the books as a 1 over 37 on this first 9. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These 2 par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12.
And the tee shot hit right of centre, so that's going to leave a lengthy second shot in the vicinity of 200 yards. The biggest problem here is going left because this green is perched up. If you miss this green on the left, it'll run all the way down the hill on the left side. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
That pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Amen Corner officially begins now. His second at hole number 11. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Nope. So that flushed in for par here at 11. And he'll remain right where he is. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind. Absolutely critical. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Hole number 13, this is where you want to turn it over off the tee, then turn it on, turn the tide, make eagle, make the move, make some noise. One hole and 1,000 stories, heroic ones, sad ones. Today, maybe a new one. This is turning a little to his left. Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
Oh, what a shot, Frank. I mean, this is one you think about at the start of the round. The second at the par 5 13th at Augusta National, and that's how you draw it up.
To get it off that uneven lie and carry Rays Creek and hit it on that skinny little piece of grass. What a great second shot.
Nope, that needed a little more pace to really let the slope do its thing, and that one comes up short. This one moving left here for birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1 will certainly help the cause. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf.
He gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
This for birdie now at 14.
And you have to be very careful with the downhill part of this putt. It doesn't have a lot of break, but it will gather some speed.
Got it there, but not quite on target. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. From the fairway, let's go to Notah.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
This such a tough green to land a ball softly on, and that continues over the back here at hole number 15. From the fairway, Notah, this is third.
Lots of options from behind the green. Better choose correctly because this ball will race away from you.
Six feet now for birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he'll try and fight back as that scores back to 3 over par. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. That one safely on the putting surface. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, this is a big swinging putt from right to left from start to finish.
Now a 7-footer.
That overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey. and that won't help the cause one bit. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Final hole here at Augusta National. It is all you wanted. 465 yards up the hill, all right in front of you. Hit the perfect drive, the perfect approach, and you might get the perfect ending. All you've ever wanted. Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And these are the putts you drill when you're on the putting green before the round. This should have a good chance to go in.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that will make this a final round, 71. That about wraps it up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Really enjoyed it, Frank.
Yeah, it's been a good day out here. Once again, we've seen the golf course give more than it takes.
For Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.
History. It's an essential part of the fabric of this great city, Boston. But it's not just late-night horse rides and tea parties. It extends to golf as well. A young lad named Francis Ouimet made history on these grounds more than a century ago, winning this championship as an amateur. we're left to ask, what sort of history might be made this week at Brookline in the United States Open?
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's opening round coverage of the third of golf's four majors, the United States Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. The leader is Tom Hoge. He's off to a good start at 6 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer ready to try and win that sterling silver U.S. Open trophy.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is a 13-footer. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at even par. On to the second here at Brookline, and as far as par threes go, this is about as long as it gets, 275 yards. The members play this as a par 4, and with that green tilting at a 45-degree angle, this makes for a true test off the tee. Boy, that wind really knocked that one down. Not even going to reach the green. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par, and he'll stay at level par. Onward now to the 504-yard par 4 third. Slight dogleg to the right with a very narrow fairway. You have to drive it accurately if you want to have a chance at birdie. That will do just fine. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. A good opportunity lost there. I said very makeable. Apparently it's very missable too. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Again, as we come to this par 4 fourth, almost 500 yards, you have to keep it in play. Absolutely a must here. And again, you'll be pleased if you get out of here with a par in your card. Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. Just over 160 yards still to go here for this second. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain right where he is. All right, so after a couple of brutish par 4s, you get a little bit of a breather with the drivable 310-yard par 4 fifth. But you might be gasping for air if you end up in the wrong spot in one of those bunkers surrounding the green. And by the way, there are a half dozen of those, so keep it away. And that one going to be into the bunker off the tee. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second. Kind of bladed that one, got it out, but it is now in the rough. Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. So you came out of that drivable par 4 fifth, hopefully with a birdie. Who knows, maybe an eagle on your card. You arrive at the 6th. It's a par 3, and it's just under 200 yards. By today's standards, that's not that long. If you're dialed in with your iron play, who knows, you can put another birdie on the card right here, but you got to stake it. Yeah, he was wanting that one to bite, but that was destined to be long all the way. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll stay at 1 over. It's a fun stretch of the golf course. You had that drivable par 4 fifth and the par 3 6th, which was under 200 yards. Now, a relatively short par 4 at 378 yards. So another opportunity to make a good score. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Okay, that's acceptable there. Nope. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. So now we're at the 8th hole, and this is the first par 5 of the day. It's only 567 yards. That is not gargantuan by today's standards. So you can see in this stretch with that drivable par 4 and then the par 3 and then another relatively short par 4, you have a chance to get some momentum into your round.
Boy, that's way down there. Should only leave an iron to this par 5.
Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
"15 feet away." Just a touch firm there. That'll be about 3-4 feet coming back. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Par 4 9th here at the famous Country Club, site of the 1999 Ryder Cup. It's 425 yards. It's a par 4, and the key here, as with so many of the holes at Brookline, you want to keep it out of the trouble, out of the trees. Accuracy crucial, but most importantly here, avoid the water on the right.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Maybe a look to the heavens here. That didn't need much more. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 1-over score of 36 on this outward 9. I'll head now to the 10th, a 513-yard par 4. Slight dogleg right with a small creek crossing the fairway. Avoid it off the tee, and a birdie might be in the cards. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Setting up in the fairway, 200 yards to where that hole is cut. That one was running so hot. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. and that's going to move him back to 2 over par. And we've got a fun one here, folks. 131 yards, the par 3 11. Just a wedge to an undulating green protected front and left by sand, falling off steeply behind, so don't let that yardage fool you. This is a tough one. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
This has a little bit of uphill to it, working back to the right at the end.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain at 2 over par. Well, you've heard me say this before. You need to hit it straight. There at the 478-yard par 4 12 is another good par 4 here at the Country Club.
That sounded great off the club, and it is right down the middle.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. It's a good challenge right here. This par 4 13th at 490 yards. It's a dogleg left, and the green is protected by water in the front. And you can see it's flanked by 2 bunkers. So if you get going sideways here or miss-hit a shot, it could result in a big number.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
All right, so just a step or two into that first cut. Here's his second to the par 4.
Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. This is all you want. 625 yard par 5, 14th hole. It was sort of born out of the old 12th hole. But I mean, this one uphill, you need to get after it. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it. You can surely use it.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. We come now to yet another wonderful par 4 here at Brookline. 515-yard par 4 15.
What a great tee shot. Perfect. Right down the middle.
Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second. This one has a chance to be close.
That's a good shot. And more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
The run here, that a third consecutive birdie. Now to the last par 3 of the day. It is the 16th, 211 yards, 4 greenside bunkers, and you can see those mature trees. This is a good old-fashioned par 3. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. That's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. And that is a welcome par. On now to the 17th. It is a hole that can tempt you. A par 4 at just 370 yards. A big drive could potentially get you up close, but beware the 5 bunkers around the green. The safer players can dial it down a bit and set themselves up with a scoring club in hand. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. A look here for birdie at 17.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
That is going to be short, and that will be no bargain from there to avoid the 3-putt. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. We finish our day at the Country Club, host of many historic tournaments, including 4 U.S. Opens, with the 455-yard par 4 18th. Bunkers protecting the elbow on the dogleg left. Keep it in the fairway and finish with a birdie if you can.
That will be just fine.
He split the middle of the street on this one. He's going to have a good look. Second shot. I like the looks of this one.
And final iron shot of the day, and it is one of the best we've seen here at the closing hole.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that will mean it's an opening round 68. Very strong. So if nothing else, Frank, this a big thrill to get that first round in as an